Hi, this is Joshua from Bits. I'm just doing a in-depth look at some of the apps that we have installed on our Android TV boxes. Alright, so I just want to answer a few questions that was posted to us on our Facebook page. One is, can the box be used other parts of the world, different countries? Yes, the box can be used in America, Australia, India, Africa, wherever you go, you'd be able to use the box. The box is not locked to a certain region or anything like that, so you can use it whichever part of the world you are from. Alright, another question, can I use Netflix on the box? Yes, you can use Netflix. You could download Netflix from the Play Store, as well as any other Android app. You could download it from the Play Store. However, we don't really see the need for you needing to use Netflix. The box has a lot of different apps where you don't need any kind of subscription or monthly bills, and you'll be able to watch all movies and TV shows for absolutely free once you purchase the box. Alright, so I'm just gonna run through a couple of the apps with you right now, which we pre-install on the box for you. So when you boot up the box, this is the main menu screen. So underneath here we have shortcuts that we've created of some of the more popular apps that you can use. So firstly, we're going to take a look at this app right here, which looks like a little house. The app name is Mobjo. Mobjo is designed for live cable television. So if you want to watch live cable TV, this app is perfect for you. So you just open the app, and here you're greeted with different categories, right? So here you have sports, shows, news, channels. So if you go into the channel tab, it basically shows you all the different channels that you have access to on the box. So to view a channel, you just go to the channel and you click on it. So let's try Discovery. And there you have Discovery loaded up. Alright, let's try another channel. Alright, there's a lot of different channels on the box. Let's try TBS. Alright, that's TBS. Alright, let's go back, and as you see, you have HBO, USA, History Channel, you have hundreds of different channels on this box. So if you go back, say for instance you want to look at sports and you don't want to go through all those channels, you could go directly to the sports tab, and here it populates a lot of different sports channels. So for wrestling fans, you could view wrestling like Raw and SmackDown and stuff on Sky Sports 5. For all your cricket and your football games and stuff, you could view it on these Sky Sports. One of the Sky Sports will have all the different games and cricket games, footballs, all those different things. To view a channel, you just go on the channel, click on it, and there it comes up. So that's a basketball game apparently going on now. Right, and if you go down, there's a lot of different sport channels. Alright, so so there's a bunch of different categories you could try out here. Right, spiritual, sports, movies. So if you go to shows, what this category has is, this is TV shows that are playing 24/7 on these channels, so non-stop commercial free. So if you choose Family Guy, this channel will have Family Guy playing 24/7, no commercials. Alright, and all these channels would be basically doing the same thing, playing episodes of these shows 24/7 commercial free. Alright, Right, you got like Simpsons, Game of Thrones, all these different things. Alright, so if we get out of there now, and if you go to movies is basically the same thing. It have movies playing 24/7 on these channels, different movies. Right, so if we go on action movie, this station would have action movies playing 24/7. People ask if the box has HBO and Cinemax, and this actually has better than HBO and Cinemax, because these channels would show new movies, movies that are currently showing in cinema. HBO and Cinema have more older movies in terms of, probably a couple months old, but these channels you'll actually see what's going on right now. So as you can see, you have action, horror, you have a bunch of different categories, comedy, all those different things you could choose from. Alright, so that's Mobjo for you. So Mobjo is the best app for live cable TV, as well as you have the on-demand content where you have the channels showing movies and TV shows 24/7. So let's get out of there. Alright, so next up you have this app right here called Megabox. Megabox basically has on-demand content. So this is commercial free content, like what you're accustomed with Netflix and Hulu and some of these services. And the good thing about it, no monthly subscription. You just purchase the box, you have these apps loaded, and you could watch it at your leisure. Right, so for instance, I forgot to mention this app in particular, you need an air mouse. You need either air mouse, which we sell. The air mouse is basically the control with the mouse sensor in it, as well as it has a keyboard to the back. Or you could use an ordinary USB mouse as well too. You could connect that to your Android box and use that as well. Alright, so if you go up to here, you could choose, for instance, you want to watch movies, you could choose the movie tab, and this will basically load like all the movies. This is a commercial. Basically load all the different movies that you have access to. Alright, lots and lots of movies. To view the movie, you simply click on it. It'll give you a little information about the movie. You click on video and you just click on the file. It gives you the option, I'm not sure if you could see that well, whether you want to choose 360p or 720p. So this would depend on if you have a good internet connection. You could choose 720p since that's the better resolution. If you have a slower internet connection, you'd need to choose 360p. Alright, so I have a pretty good connection, so I choose 720p and play. And virtually no kind of buffering with this service. Right, and you could pause the movie, you could fast forward, you could do whatever you want with it. Right, so let's exit this. Right, let's go back there. So that's movies. If you go on TV shows now, you basically have access to all these different TV shows, all the different series, right? And it have, if you were to select, say, Gotham for instance, and you select videos, it have all the different episodes from season 1 go right up to whatever season it is. So you could basically, go back in time and watch whatever episode you want to watch. Alright, let's try this. I'm gonna select 720p again. Right, and the good thing about this app, as I said, is virtually no kind of buffering, no buffering whatsoever. Right, so I'm just gonna exit that. Alright, you could also search for the movie if you have a movie in mind, or if you wanna go by genre. For instance, if you have kids, you could choose animation and you get a bunch of different kid related, children related programming. Alright, so let's exit this app. Alright, we have this other app as well too, Showbox. Basically Showbox is almost the same thing as Megabox, so I wouldn't really get into that, but it's practically the same exact thing. I prefer Megabox, however. Alright, so now I've showed you Mobjo for live TV, I've showed you Megabox on-demand content. You have YouTube as well. If you want to watch like your music videos or YouTube clips, you could use YouTube. So here we have one of the main apps. The name is Kodi. So if we open up Kodi, Kodi basically has a bunch of different subcategories where you could look at movies, TV shows, live cable television. Alright, so right now once you open up Kodi, you're gonna go to the video section. When you go to the video section, C Cloud, this is basically live cable TV. So similar to like what you saw with Mobjo, right? You have different categories you could select as well. Right? You have for movies now, you have Exodus. Exodus is like the best movie app there is right now anyway. So like whatever movie you want, you could search it here. If you go to latest movies, it show you a list of all the latest movies that it currently has. So you have like Deadpool, Batman vs Superman, all these different movies. So to view a movie, you simply go on it. If you go on Gods of Egypt, it's a bit different from Megabox in terms of it brings up different links for you to view it on, right? So you could select which link you would like to view the movie on, and it will play from there. If for instance like you have a faulty link, you could just choose the other link and you should be able to get it to work. So you have links based on equality, for instance 1080p, HD, all these different qualities, right? So all you have to do is just select which link you like. I'm going to try HD screen, and it normally takes a couple seconds, and that was like literally about 2 seconds, and it loads up the movie for you. Right here you could pause, stop, fast forward, do whatever you want to do. Right, I'll stop the movie there now. Right, so Exodus has like movies, TV shows, whatever you want to watch, you got it on Exodus, and you could search for it too. So for instance, if you want to search for something in particular, you just hit search. If it's a movie you want to search for, you could search for it there, or if it's a TV show, you just select TV show. Right, so Exodus is basically a one-stop shop for movies and TV shows. One channel similar to Exodus, same concept, movies, TV shows. There's different links you could select to watch whatever you want, right? We have Phoenix as well too. So Phoenix is a bit of, it's a little bit of everything. So you have your live TV and Phoenix TV, right? Sports especially, a lot of people like to use Phoenix for sports. You have Phoenix Sports, right? You got new releases, so this is like some of the new movies and stuff that came out. You'll be able to see it on new releases. Right, you got one thing I should show you is if you want to watch local channels like TV6 or CNNC, right, you could select Crusader 88 and you just go to international channels and you just select, you got international channels, you got channels from all over the world. You could watch whichever channel you want, but for us we'll go to Trinidad and Tobago, and here you could select it. So keep in mind, locally we only broadcast like news and pop, like shows like Crime Watch and Beyond the Tape, so you'll only be able to view those things during those time frames. Alright, another thing, a lot of people has been asking for Indian content, right? East Indian content, right? Like movies and stuff like that. So this app, Aftershock, is perfect for you. So if you were to go on it now, you have a bunch of categories you could select from. So say for instance you want to watch live channels, live Indian channels. You just select on live and it will load up a bunch of, this is a bunch of India channels that you could watch. Right, I know we are accustomed with ZTV, but there's much more channels than ZTV here. So if you choose like this one, colors, you just click on the channel and look how quick that loads up, and this is HD quality, right? And stop it. Right, and there's a bunch of different channels. There's Star Plus. This has like movies and stuff as well. Right, so if you're looking for like, you know, Indian channels, we've got you covered with this app. Right, that's for live TV. So if you want to watch like TV shows now, you know, specifically like on-demand content, you could go on here on the channel, right? So say for instance you go on ZTV, right? And a lot of us, you know, watch ZTV, and a lot of us like to watch the shows that air on ZTV channel. You could go into the channel here directly now and you could watch whatever show it is. It would show you all the different episodes. I selected that show. It show you all the different episodes and the air date, and you could go now and just specifically watch that episode if you like. Right, commercial free. So I'm just going to exit that. And now you also have movies category. So if you click on movies, if you want, you select Hindi, right? And you know, you could choose whichever category here, genre here. We're going to select new releases. Right, so these are all the latest releases that are, you know, showing in theaters and stuff, Indian movies. Right, so if you just select one of them, select this one, Fan. Right, so what it does the same thing as One Channel and Exodus, where it gathers all these different links, and you could select whichever link you want to choose. If for some reason one of the link is not working, you could try another one and you'll be able to view the movie on that link. Alright, so these are the different links, HD qualities. So I'm just gonna select the first link. Alright, the first link apparently is not working, so I'm gonna try another link. Alright, and there you have it. Look how fast I loaded up. Alright, and here now you have the option. You could pause, fast forward, rewind, do whatever you want to do, you know, stop. You know, you have the options to do whatever you want to do here. Alright, so I'm just gonna stop that. So I just wanted to show you that, you know, a lot of people on the market are selling Android boxes and stuff like that. You know, we're not trying to bash anyone or anything like that, but we believe we really take our customers' thoughts and, you know, their needs in mind, you know. So that's why we provide like all these different applications for those who want to watch like normal movies, TV shows, for those who want to watch Indian movie shows and TV series. You could watch that as well. Alright, so I just want to show you a little maintenance program we have installed that you could use to clean up the Kodi program that's inside this program. right? So the name of the app, you go to Programs tab, right? So you saw I got there, right? This is videos. You go to Programs and you select this program, Aries Wizard. So basically it's just a little cleanup utility that you could use to just make sure the box is working as it should. I recommend you could probably run this app at least once a day. Right, so once it loads up, it has different categories there. Right, you're gonna go to maintenance, and what we're going on, you're not going to delete thumbnails, you're leaving the first option alone. You go to the second option, delete packages, and you select that and you delete it. You go to the last option, delete cache and temporary files, and you select that option and delete it. Once you do that, you go back, and that's it, right? I recommend you run that at least once a day. Alright, so let's just exit Kodi. Alright, so one more app I'd like to show you what you could use to clean up the box is this blue little app here. Alright, you're gonna just select this app, right, and you click. There's a lot of different things you could do with this app, but you're just going to use this main one. You click start, and this would basically release whatever is in memory and whatever residual files and temporary files you have on the box, and make sure it's running optimally. Alright, once it's done cleaning, it's finished cleaning, it should say like 99. Right, that's normally what I see. You never really get 100, so once it says that, that means you're good to go. So you could just exit out that app. Alright, so this is basically overview of the box, the apps and stuff. Remember, for some of the apps you would need a mouse. Showbox is one of the apps you need a mouse. Megabox, you need a mouse as well. You could use a USB mouse. We sell the Air Mouse as well. The Air Mouse is basically a fancy control. It's shaped up like a controller. It has the mouse feature, as well as it has a keyboard on it, making it easy to type in and search for movies and TV shows. Alright, so I hope this answered a couple questions that some of you all may have had. Right, and look forward to hearing from you all soon for your Android box. Take care.